Yes, good evening, Meera. Yes. So register your names, first name and second name. Yes, good evening, Suja Chellam. Right, sentence formation. Sentence formation. Right. Yes. Today we are going to learn wonderful sentences, or you can call them standard sentences. I am going to give you. Make notes of what I am going to give you. Yes. All of you, be ready. Now, what are you expecting from me today? What do you want? What do you want? So I'm going to give you some wonderful sentences. So these sentences, try to apply on a daily basis. Try to apply on a daily basis. Yes. Try to apply on a daily basis. Right, here we are. Think that I'm not going to give you the notes. Therefore, prepare your own notes. It's very important. The things which I'm going to give you are very important. So make a note of everything. Don't miss a beat. Those who miss the session today are going to miss a huge bounty. Right. Here we are. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. This is quintessential quality. So quintessential quality. Wisdom unlimited. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. Okay, right, fine. So take whatever you want to take. This is going to be an awesome session for the day. Right. Or you want a beer stand? Okay, that's fine. Right. Right. Now, Mr. Lincoln, comma, I've got your case notes. I have got your notes here. I have got your notes here. If you have a problem, close it and restart. This is the best approach. But I wonder if you could tell me, comma, in your own words, comma, when you first had problems with your eyes. How the condition developed, comma, what treatment you have had, comma, and anything else you think I should know. I'm not going to give you the notes, remember. I'm not going to give you the notes. Write your notes. Think like that one, because practical application of knowledge is a wisdom. Right. Now, Mr. Lincoln, I have got your notes here, but I wonder if you could tell me in your own words, when you first had problems with your eyes, how the condition developed, what treatment you have had, and anything else you think I should know. A solid beginning. A solid beginning for an awesome speaking. You know, there are how many sentences in this statement? A number of sentences. It's a complex or compound sentence. Write it down. Write it down. This is an awesome sentence. Okay. This is an awesome sentence. Now, Mr. Lincoln, I have got your notes here. But I wonder if you could tell me in your own words, when you first had problems with your eyes, how the condition developed, what treatment you have had, and anything else you think I should know. What a sentence it is. Did you ever dream of using such an awesome sentence in how many ever speaking sessions that you have done till date? I'm tired of listening to ordinary, mediocre sentences. How the people are getting 450 and 420 marks in the speaking session. You might be wondering. There are people who are getting, today I have sent, I don't put ordinary results into the groups. There are many results which we got, but I don't. If I see at least two skills are above 400, then only I will send now. I don't want. There are many students. I am not going for admissions here. Above 400. You see, yesterday also, no, today, I have put some, yes, congratulations. Just to type there.
Hello.
Yes. So there I put congratulations in the Telegram channel. Two first timers, straight away first timers. Straight away first timers. Yeah. This is Nasim Medicine from Palestine, is working in the Middle East. First attempt. Speaking 430, sorry, listening 430, speaking 400, reading 450, and writing 350. See, the problem, too much problem with writing. All 400 abouts, but writing 350. This is not just the case. And then another one, Manik Singla, 420 listening, 440 speaking, 450 reading, and 350 writing. That's it. Doctors, how much difficult it is for writing. People, so if you listen, then definitely you can score better in that one also. Okay. So if 10 marks are gone in that, both the cases, you see 350. 10 marks gone, lost. Fortunate, very fortunate. So how are these people getting these scores? 400, about 300-400s. At least 2 are required, then only I'll put into the group. Otherwise, I don't need. I'm not, okay, pleading for these things. So I don't need to put all those things. So quality, quality, quality. Anything is quality I need. So, see this sentence. It's one single sentence. One single sentence. Right? I have got your case notes here. Sentence number 1. I wonder if you could tell me some important information. Number 2, in your own words. Number 3, when did you first have problems with your eyes? Number 4, how did the condition develop? Number 5, what treatment have you had? Number 6, anything else you think it is important that I should know? Please tell me. 6 sentences all together. Okay. Learn. Okay, learn. Without learning, directly coming. Hello? Hello? There are some students who are doing a lot of rehearsals before practice. I don't want to give you names. Lot of practice. There are some people who just come blindly and say, sir, 3 minutes enough, sir, I'll prepare and tell. As if they're going for the exam today itself. No, that's not the right manner. Prepare well. Now, Mr. Lincoln, I've got your notes here, but I wonder if you could tell me in your own words, when you first had problems with your eyes, how the condition developed, what treatment you have had, and anything else you think I should know. Wherever comma is there, a pass, a short pass. Now, Mr. Lincoln, I've got your notes here, but I wonder if you can tell me in your own words, when you first had problems with your eyes, how the condition developed, what a treatment you have had, and anything else you think I should know. Let me see. Yes, this Muhiba, my goodness, every time she's attending. But don't know what the time it is for you. Right, that's good. Normally doctors won't attend every session, but you're attending. Very good. Very good. I really appreciate it. So, I was just checking who are the students who are regularly attending. That's awesome. I really appreciate. Many doctors who feel very, I know everything. Why should I attend these sessions? Yeah. You're like a small child attending each and everything because something is going to happen. Something new, something novel, something different, something extraordinary. So why I should not miss them? That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Everyone. So let me ask this lady. Yes, Muhiba, why do you think, why do you want to attend each and every session? You're a doctor by profession. You think you know a lot of things. So why do you want to attend each? You say, I have difficulty in reading and listening. Mostly I want more. But still, whenever I give a speaking session or a writing session, if I'm correcting some nurses lectures, still you'll be there. What's making you jump onto the platform?
However, today I was working from home, so I was counseling from home, so it wasn't any problem. But to be honest, it was very helpful for me because even for nursing, the writing session, I think it was at least passive voices was very helpful for me, and I wrote some sentences as well for speaking as well. So I want to improve my language, to be honest, because as you know, my language is not English, and I want to improve, and I want to gain more experience with the writing, even with the writing, with the speaking, listening, and of course all of them are helpful, because as more as I can learn from you, it's gonna be helpful for my exam. Why not?
Yeah, I'm not
Today
appreciating
I was
you.
very
I'm
lucky.
not
Today I was very
praising
lucky.
you. Yes, thank you. Let me hold you. Okay, so that's very good. Thank you very much for your response. But what I'm telling you is there are some students who say, we don't have time, so just correct and post it. Well, that's it. So there are some students, literally, I feel very sad. Why I am a teacher for such people. So just you correct and put it. I don't have time. You may be free, but I'm not free. I'm very busy. There are some people like that. They literally told me, we cannot attend, sir. Just correct and put it. So, right, I was a little bit surprised. And there are many other students who are attending each and every session. Whenever. For example, one student, Kennedy, he just called me in the previous session. He said, sir, I'm not able to join the session. What should I do? He did not mind disturbing me in the middle of the session because he thought that it's very important. So I called him and asked him, go on to the YouTube. Now he's settled and he's joining the session now. So this is what is required from everyone. No matter what your condition is, no matter what your situation is, no matter what your business is, it is your first priority. For me, you are my first priority. For you, are you not your first priority? I told you, prepare. But no way. Just coming blindly and jumping onto the platform, speaking something, just like that, and ask me, how is my speaking, sir? What should I tell you? See this sentence, one particular sentence. Yes, it's like an explosion. One particular sentence. This is a grade sentence. This is grade A sentence. Write it down. Write it down. And I challenge it. I challenge it. You will definitely get A grade if you speak like this. So that is sentence number 1. Like this, 10 sentences are enough. 10 sentences are enough. Right. Next. Yes, second sentence. I'm giving you from different places, but I'll give you only official material, okay? I will give you only standard official method. I'll not give you somebody's writings. I'll not even give my writings. I'll give you standard sentences from official because you don't bother about them. So I'm just bringing from there and putting them in front of you. Okay? I'm just bringing from the official materials and I'm giving in front of you because you will never bother about these things. You don't have time. So let me be your waiter. You are in the hotel and you are going to dine, and let me be your waiter. Let me be your server. Let me be your attendant. Yes, so that you will get quality food. Because you yourself don't know what is quality and not ready to glean quality sentences from the official materials. So let me give you. Now, so be with me, be my guest, be my guest. What do you mean by be my guest? Okay, now I'm asking you, how many sentences shall we learn today? So you give me, all of you, so give me your options. 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15. How many sentences you want? Maximum is 24. You can give. Today we are going to learn maximum 24 sentences. How many you want? Tell me. If you want 2 or 3 or 4, how many sentences do you want? Give me your number. Participation. Come on. I want you to know. I want to know. I want to get information from you. How many sentences you want to learn like this? Yes, let me get up. I cannot promise you, but the maximum, because I'm giving you a chance. If you say 100, maybe I cannot. I'm human being. I'm human. Yes. Now, right. Well, comma, your optician was right to refer you. And from what you have described, comma, that is a possible diagnosis, comma, but we need to do more tests to see if that is the case or not. Period. So what is the situation now? Question mark. Well, your optician was right to refer you. And from what you have described, that is a possible diagnosis. But we need to do more tests to see if that is the case or not. So what is the situation now? You're asking the patient like this. Well, your physiotherapist was right to refer you. Your optician was right to refer you. Your nurse was right to refer you. Your doctor was right to refer you. And from what you have described, That is a possible diagnosis. But we need to do more tests to see if that is the case or not. This is a doctor's sentence. It doesn't mean that it cannot be applied to a nurse. Yeah. Change the words, change the style. Okay. You can say that is a possible sign. If you're not a doctor, don't use the word diagnosis. If you're a nurse, that is a possible symptom. That is a possible symptom. That's a possible sign for asthma. Possible symptom for asthma. Possible signs and symptoms of asthma. Anything you can talk. Only the word diagnosis you don't use if you are a nurse, because that is not the right word for you. Okay. But if the doctor has diagnosed and you are talking, okay, so then you can talk in a different tone. Right. So once again, well, your optician was right to refer you. And from what you have described, that is a possible diagnosis. But we need to do more tests to see if that is the case or not. So, what is the situation now? Okay. Right. Next, sentence number 3. Okay, one more sentence is there, we can adapt. You can change these sentences in any style you want. Instead of Mr. Lincoln, some other name. Okay. General things leave. So instead of optician, you can say podiatrist or physiotherapist or nurse, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Right. I see. I see. Use this expression. Okay, 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 okay. What is okay? How many times you use? Use this now. I see. Is that so? Is that so? I see. Agreed. That's good. Write down this. Write down this, whatever I'm telling you. Instead of okay, you can use all these words. And you have been to see a local optician. Yeah. and you have been to see a local optician, and you have been to see a local optician. You have problems with your eyes, so you have been to see a local optician. So that's one sentence. Okay. You have visited your local doctor. I see. I see. And you have been to see a local optician. See, this is talk less, but speak more. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Agreed. Understood. Yeah, that's true. Great. I see. Is that so? And what more? Yes, please. Continue. All these words you can use. Right, as a direction, pointers. Then next, fourth one. I can imagine, period. And how is your general vision? Question mark. I can imagine. Your concerns are reasonable, your concerns are reasonable. That's not enough. I can imagine what pain you are undergoing through. I can imagine your situation very clearly. We can expand these sentences still. I can visualize, imagine, perceive your condition. And how is your general vision? And what about your dietary patterns? What about your exercise regimen? How much time are you spending for exercises? What are the activities that you are doing? So different things. Okay. Note them down. Okay. Note them down. Learn them so that they will come suddenly on the spot. I can imagine the situation you are faced with. And could you please tell me about your dietary patterns? Yeah. Now, if you are going to explain something, well, it's quite a specialist test. Period. What it would do, what it would do is allow us to see the back of your eye. Period. And the reason for doing this is to establish whether perhaps your problems are being caused by a blood vessel there, which may be leaking, comma, and it could be that which is affecting your vision, period. Well, it's quite a specialist test. What it would do is allow us to see the back of your eye. Full stop. And the reason for doing this is to establish whether, see, I do mistakes, so I'm checking. I'm checking again. Why I'm checking? So that mistakes will not be there. Whether perhaps your problems are being caused by a blood vessel there, which may be leaking, comma, and it could be that which is affecting your vision. See the style of the sentence. See the style of the sentence. And the reason for doing this is to establish whether perhaps your problems are being caused by a blood vessel there, which may be leaking, and it could be that which is affecting your vision. See the quality of the sentence. Now we'll attribute this to something else. Let us attribute this to something else. Okay? Something else you have to do. Why are you doing this procedure? Why are you doing this procedure? Why is it necessary? Why are you giving me blood transfusion? Well, it's a very important procedure. What it would do to you is, what it would do is, it would reinstall the amount of blood that you have lost. What it would do is substitute the lost blood. The blood you lost in the accident. And the reason for doing this is to establish that your condition is perfectly well, so that you may not suffer because of blood, lack of blood. So blood will be transfused. So you can add something, different things, you can just react on the spot. So if you get all the information, you can use those things in your speaking session. Why should I take this medication? Well, this medication is very important for your condition, because it will manage effectively and see that your hypertension is under control and bring you back to normal. What it would do to you is, allow you to relax, whenever you have this problem, taking this medication will relieve you of the tension. And the reason for doing this is to establish that your condition is perfect. Okay? Otherwise, you will be faced with problems like anxiety or something else. So you can add sentences. This will be affecting your normal daily routine. And it could be that which will be affecting your normal daily routine. See the last sentence. And it could be that which is affecting your normal healthy routine life. So you can add this to any particular thing. So try to see how the sentences are. If it is a test, you can use this one. If it is a procedure, you can use this one. But modify, don't take the same sentence as it is. Okay. Why are you taking CT scan? Well, it's quite a specialized procedure for understanding the present condition. What it will do is allow us to understand the real situation inside your body. And the reason for doing this is to establish whether perhaps inside your body there are some problems somewhere in your lungs or in your heart or in your brain. We don't know where exactly it is. So CT scan will enable us to understand where there is a problem, and it could be that which is affecting your health. Same things I have modified and used it here. Why are you recommending stretching and strengthening exercises to me? Well, it's quite a special exercise suitable for your condition. What it would do is allow you to bend and stretch your joints and relax the muscle. And the reason for doing this is to establish the free movement of your joints, which are caused by some obstruction there, which may be hindering your progress, movement. And it could be that which is affecting your free movement. Same thing I changed. I don't know, I'm talking Latin or German or what French, I don't know. I don't know whether you are with me or not. So let me just ask you the question. Are you with me or are you lost? Am I lost? Am I lost in the jungle? You left me. Are you with me? Are we in terms? Are you able to understand what I'm talking? In different situations, I'm using the same sentences. Yes, please. My WhatsApp has been restored. Thank God. We are genuine. We're not doing some gimmicks and drama. So I just thought, okay, I lost it, finished. So now when it is regained, if I think, oh, what happened, I'll get mental tension. Why? Without WhatsApp, how many people are not living? So what? If WhatsApp was not there, what I will do? So what? WhatsApp is not everything. Huh? Without WhatsApp, we cannot survive. Huh? We can definitely. no matter what is there or not. So teachers, without teachers, classes were very difficult. But without teachers, Corona period, teachers are taking too many classes. It's more than before. Yeah, come on. So now let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, right, good. Next. Now I have given you 5 sentences. I have given you 5 sentences. Can you write your own sentences, please? Now I am giving you 2 minutes, 3 minutes for sentence 1. 3 minutes I am giving you for sentence 1. Now you write in your own style. Change. Change everything, Mr. Lincoln. Change. I wonder. Would you mind? In your own words. When you had problems and difficulties with your eyes, with your skin, okay, how the condition developed, anything progressed, what treatment, what anything, medicine you have had, what diet you have taken, whatever you want, you can change it, whatever you want. 1 sentence. Come on. From these 5 sentences, take anything and you can do anything. 1 sentence, please. But it is better you do in order. Yeah. Careful. Be careful. Don't just write something and throw it there. It is your material. It is your sentence. It is your quality. It is your name. Don't damage, tarnish your things. Yes, just to take 2 minutes and write at least 1 sentence so that it is useful for you or not, just to have an idea. And don't copy the sentences and use everywhere. Adapt them. Yes, come on, write down. Take 2-3 minutes and write down one sentence. Yes, one student has given the answer. Yes. Mr. Lincoln, Meera Manoj, very good, thank you. Mr. Lincoln, I have got some notes here with this referral letter. But it would be helpful if you could elaborate in your own words the symptoms you first noticed. Good? Good. This is one good student. One good student. Or one of the good students. Suma Maria, please keep an eye on about is not needed. Your nutrition, nutritious diet. Refrain from fatty foods. Yeah. Well, Mr. Lincoln, it would be helpful for me to understand a little of what you know about diabetes. After comma, space should be there so that I can try to follow in any gaps. Sorry, what gaps? Mr. Lincoln, would you mind if I ask some questions? Could you please elaborate your symptoms? Good, good. Write down, write down. Come on. At least started doing something. It's really wonderful. Where is your sentence, Anjana? Here it is. Okay, sorry. I did not notice. I'm sorry. For known patient, good morning, Lincoln. Spelling mistakes. I have got your notes here, but I wonder if you could express the condition in your words. It would be appreciated. It would be beneficial for me to understand your situation. It would provide the best opportunity to approach your condition. Yeah, fine. Is there anything which I should be aware of? Miss Maria, what do you remember about the treatment of the condition from the last time? During the last time, not from the last time that you experienced it. Okay. Kennedy, now Mr. James, I have got your notes here, but perhaps if you could tell me in your own words. Wow, a lot of improvement in everyone. Very good, very good. I love it. I really love it. Yeah, come on, come on. Yes. Yes. Now, Mr. James, I got your notes here. You're finished. Okay. Right. Very good. Very good. Now here, number 2 and number 4 are smaller sentences. Try to make some smaller sentences like that. Take that as a sample and make some smaller sentences. Meera Manoj, capital, beginning capital. When did you first encounter these difficulties? Very good. Sentence is right, but there's a mistake. Capital letter in the beginning. When did you first encounter these difficulties? So write like these small sentences. Very good. That's what I was asking for. Yeah. So 5 sentences we got so far. We'll get more. Yeah. When did you first encounter these difficulties? Yeah. Capital letter. Very good. Thank you. How come you deleted your message? Can you do like that? Good. Other people, I did not know that we can delete like that. Yeah. Hello, sir. Neha Naveen. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Neha Naveen. Hello, Naveen. Good evening, Naveen. Nevin. Sorry, not Naveen. Nevin. Yeah. Yes. Now let's move for some more points. Yeah. Good. Now let's go to some more sentences. That is first one. Yeah. Next sentence. Well, comma, we need to do the test first. Period. And anyway, comma, even if that is the cause, comma, this condition can settle by itself. Period. If it doesn't, comma, there are various treatments we can offer. Period. Yes, comma, laser surgery is a possibility, comma, but we are not at that point yet, period. I may do mistakes, so I'm checking again, but there are many students who don't even bother to check. Okay. Check. I'm a teacher, but I'm checking. You see, let me be your role model. Well, comma, we need to do the test first, period. And anyway, comma, even if that is the case, comma, this condition can settle by itself, period. If it doesn't, comma, there are various treatments we can offer. Yes, laser surgery is a possibility, but we are not at that point yet. So we will do the test, comma, but what I would like to suggest in the meantime are but what I would like few things you can do to help your situation. So we will do the test. But what I would like to suggest in the meantime are a few things you can do to help your situation. So that's it. So this is the way out. So you can visit the hospital. But what I would like to suggest in the meantime is, so you can visit for a review after 2 weeks. But what I would like to suggest in the meantime is make some notes regarding your health and maintain a diary. So these are the few things you can do to help your situation. So when you can come back, we can look into those readings and we can judge what exactly your condition is. See, based on some points, we got more points. Yes. Now I'm taking another one. This is another patient. This is also a doctor. No, it's general. Doctor or nurse doesn't matter here. Okay. So, comma, Mr. Fitzgerald comma, I understand that Tony is 9. And his seizures started about 6 weeks ago. So, Mr. Fitzgerald, I understand that Tony is 9 and his seizures started about 6 weeks ago. This is the way how you can talk when you know about the patient. The case notes is already there. If you want to speak, you have to speak like this. Otherwise, would you give me some information? So when he gives this information, then you can talk like this. So, Mr. Lincoln, I understand that your daughter, Elizabeth, is 5 years old and she has some problem. She has wheezing and breathing difficult, whatever. Next. I see. Period. So, what happens when Tony has a seizure? Question mark. So, what happened when she went outside her garden? So, what happens when Tony has a seizure? Can you explain in detail? I want you to explain what happens when Tony has a seizure. Can you give me a clear picture about the particular situations that you noticed? Would you mind providing the information regarding what happens when Tony has a seizure? Is that so? And how is Tony after a seizure? Question mark. See the difference here. what happens when Tony has the seizure at that particular time, and how is Tony after a seizure. And how would you describe Tony's ability to cope with life in general? To cope with life in general, comma, like at school, comma, for example. And how would you describe Tony's ability to cope with life in general? Like at school, for example, like at school and at home, for example. See how you are finding out information. What happens at the time of seizure, what happens after the seizure, and what is his ability to cope with the normal lifestyle. How is his adaptability? How is his adjustment? How can he manage? Everything is one and the same. I see. And, comma, going back to when he was born, comma, has Tony had any health problems at all? I see. And going back to your childhood days, have you had any health problems at all? Oh, I see. And going back to the initial stages of this condition, has your father Harry had any health problems at all? Change it accordingly. I see. And there has been nothing of note since then. Well, right, period. Is there anything in his family history I should be aware of? Question mark. So simple as that, points. Okay. Sometimes you need to speak, sometimes you need to control, because the other person you are making to speak. Initial stage, you have to use small questions. But afterwards, when you are giving information, you have to give extended answers. Okay. Comma. Well, thank you for filling me on. Is providing me information regarding your son. Now you are talking to a carer. So different sentences you can use. Okay. Now, for example, mother, father, brother, elderly persons, or children when they are taking care of old persons. Okay. Right. So now you are telling the patient, suppose you are telling the patient, denting tasking to somebody or something like that. If you have any problem, you can tell me, I am there. Okay. If you feel any signs of anxiety, you may want to ask something. Yeah, it's all right. You can ask me. You can raise your hand and you can ask me. So you can tell the patient like this, I'm going to give you an injection. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask me. Can you give me your consent? So like the different sentences you can use. Right. Yes. So now let's take some sentences for nurse medicine and some sentences for nursing. Try to use these, learn by heart, so that you'll forget everything afterwards. And when you start speaking, you're speaking from your heart. Okay. Right. Some more sentences. I am Dr. Lincoln and I will be looking after you to die. My name is Lincoln. And I am the doctor on duty today. May I know your name, please? Question mark. Hello, Mrs. Margaret. It's really lovely to meet you. It is really lovely. I think I'm giving you nonsense sentences. These are official materials. These are our training material, teachers' training materials. I'm not just joking, okay? Official training materials for teachers. Yes. These are not ordinary materials. Yeah, these are from the OET, official occupational English test. Yes, you can see here, occupational English test. From the notes, I understand that you are having problems with your twitching of your eye muscles. Period. Is that correct? Question mark. From the notes, I understand that you're having difficulty breathing, loud heart pounding. Would you mind explaining that in detail? Is that correct? From the case notes, I understand that whatever it is, points. Is that correct? Is that right? Is that accurate? Would you mind explaining me your condition in your own words? Because that will help me analyze exactly what is happening with you. I want to know your first-hand experience. In the real situation, how do you feel? Because nobody else can explain the real experiences, because you are the one who has faced. And may I know how long you have been having this for? Means what is the duration? How long you have been having this? You have been facing this condition. You have been suffering from. So, and may I know how long you have been having this for? Okay. And has there been any change in the last month that has happened? Did anything happen last month? Simplified. With anything in your life, such as anything. Right? Okay, okay. I understand. I understand that it must be very stressful for you, right? I understand that it must be very stressful for you, right? Means, is that so? And are you taking your workload to your home as well? And are you having your food from the fast food restaurants? Have you tried anything to cope with your stress of this amount? I can understand. Now to get into, to tell you what you are having currently, the medical term we use is eyelid myokymia. Now there is a muscle around the eyelid called as orbicularis oris. I am really sorry. It is a medical term. But if it contracts, comma, you know, high amount, and that's what you are experiencing right now. Now there are various causes for this. So just as you mentioned, you are having stress lately, which is highly. So we thought we'll take some 20 sentences, but we have taken 30 sentences. So now, there are some procedures to follow. Now, let us take this example. Now, there is a procedure to follow. The consent form should be filled. I'm really sorry. It is a requirement. Instead of it is a medical term, I'm saying it is a requirement. So, but if it contracts, but if you are not compliant with medication, but if you are not compliant with medication, you know, serious problem will develop. And that's what you are experiencing right now. Now there are various causes for this. So just as you mentioned, you are having panic attacks, which are serious. So this is the way how you I can understand your situation. Now to get into, to tell you that what you are having currently, the medical term we use is panic attacks. So this is the way how you can change one sentence, apply to different situation. So use these sentences, learn these sentences, and apply these sentences on a daily basis. Okay, quality sentences, right? So we'll meet later with other sessions. Thank you. Have a nice day.